get a chance to already see the art show on your way in. If you didn't, don't worry, it's up on there. You can see it afterwards. We also have the Scholastic Book Fair as well, if you want to hit it up in the library when you're done. So just so you know, if you don't have all your family here and you want to see it, we are recording this, and we'll share the YouTube link later on for everyone. So before we get started, you're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We have some very dapper coyotes behind us. And we need to get one great photo of them all together. So coyotes, are you ready? Yeah! Everybody get your smile on. Okay, ready? And everybody's going to look forward. And we're all going to say, cheese! Cheese! All right, we're going to have Miss Lisa start us off. Thank you, everyone.
I listen completely a move that we're going to do. And you'll notice that our move should fit the contour in the form of the piece. And this piece is pretty famous. Maybe you even heard it on a commercial, or maybe you even know how to play it. So please enjoy just a movement demonstration of Beethoven's Hercules. That's for third grade. Sorry. This is Camille Saison Aquarium. I'm already looking now right at myself. Didn't want to freak you guys out. Okay.
it back in the cafeteria. And then if you can send one parent to the door at door 11 outside, then we'll send your coyote out to read you. We just want to make sure everybody gets home. We don't want any sleepovers tonight, okay? Also, it's important if you want to get out and support us. We do have the school budget coming up. And that's really important on June 11th. If you can come out and show your support, it really helps support all of our arts and our music. And we know that you guys are really behind us on that, so we appreciate that. So, do you think you have any for our final